Hello, I'm Scott, and today I'm going to show you how to put in the framework for political signs using rebar. We got 1/2-inch rebar. These are the up and down or vertical rails, and then for the horizontal rails going across the top and the bottom, we've got 3/8 rebar. This is all you need, okay? To drive the rebar, either buy yourself one of these that's already made, or you can make your own like I did, and you can actually customize it. Where we got a hole in the end here. This keeps it from being so flopping around the rebar up inside of the pipe. So to make that, go ahead and get yourself a length of, I think this is 2-inch pipe, and then find other scrap pipe or whatever you need. We're going to start to reduce it down by putting a pipe inside of a pipe, inside of another pipe, and then inside of another pipe. And now we've reduced this all the way down to, okay, it'll just slide over a piece of rebar nice and snug. Also, if we're using, say, a 48-inch wide sign, I make a template. This one's 46 inches long. You might see the little grooves in the end. This will show me exactly where I want to drive my uprights. Slide her in. Here we go. Okay. It's as easy as that. Use a level, okay, when you're putting in your signs. There's nothing worse than seeing a political sign put in all sloppy and crooked, because that just sends a really bad message to a voter that the candidate maybe really doesn't care about things. So use a level. We're going to try to get our signs in at least halfway level. And, okay, it says this needs to go down just a little bit. That's probably close enough. Close enough. Okay, then get yourself some zip ties. Okay, this is how we're going to connect the top rail and the bottom rail. Now I've already connected this one just to save us a little bit of time again. Okay, slide this up. I'm going to zip tie this baby on there. Okay. Also, when we put the zip ties in, let's say we're going to put one in this way, put in another one so that they cross, okay? That way, that rail is not going to slide down. Same thing with the bottom rail. Again, we got 3/8. We're going to put that on just like that. Okay, there's our bottom rail. Okay, I'm not going to bother putting up our sign, but just so you get an idea, this is going to be your framework, okay? Really simple. Okay, bear with me for a minute. Now, let's say you've got this plastic sign and this is what you're putting up. Okay, well, how do we punch these holes? Okay, I got a really easy way to punch these holes. 1/4-inch round steel, just soft steel, file, and I filed a V right in there. Hopefully you can see that. What that does is that sharpens the edges. That sharpens the edges here, okay? So that when I go to punch holes into this plastic, it's a real simple process. All right, let's get rid of the file. That's how you punch a hole, all right? Super clean, really quick. Do all your signs in no time. Okay, lastly, one thing I also almost forgot is some people, I guess you can use a stake like this to hold up a stupid little plastic sign, okay? These stakes are about $7 or $8 a piece. The rebar altogether, maybe $4 for the whole sign, for all the framework. You're gonna save a ton of money And if you're on hard ground, that right there is going to drive this rebar a whole lot easier than this thing. Plus, try to get this thing out of the ground. Which brings us to the final part of how do we actually remove our framework. Okay, election's over. Let's hope that you won. You're taking down your signs. Okay, so some dikes. Let's cut those off. This is the next thing I made. Okay, this is just a heavy bar for digging. And you can see what I've done is I have taken a grinder and I've ground what looks like a claw on the end of a claw hammer on the end of that piece of steel. This is what we're going to use to pop that rebar right out of the ground. Okay, so pry block. Get this out of the way. Okay, let's see if we can get this to grab. Right out it comes. There's one. There's two. These things, you can work hard to pull these out of the ground. This is the ticket. Anyway, hope you enjoyed my video. Political signs don't have to be hard to put in the ground, okay? Once you've got this dialed in, you can put in a sign in probably about 10 minutes, which is pretty good timing, okay? You don't want to be spending a half an hour on each sign, especially if you're putting in 50 signs, okay? You're going to spend a week putting in signs. So that's about it now. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.